Be a good one here at the field house. We hope you stick around for the whole game as Saint Anselm takes on Southern New Hampshire. We'll be back in just a minute for the rest of our Northeast 10 Conference Packcast right here on Pack Network.
Totaling fourth in the conference in rebounding, right behind Howard. Duffy hard to the basket, scores with the left. To the right for Libby Colorado, who just checked in. A very good three-point shooter. She makes a quick impact.
Yeah, you get the three-point shot by Smith.
Back to the two-point game. Marcy with the steal, chance to tie, and does so. Smith, a couple of jab steps trying to get away from Kellyanne Josephson. Now a jump stop off the window for two. Nice composed move by Megan Smith for her second basket, tying the game at 21. Bring us to halftime. Well, it's been a tight, close, competitive first half. Southern New Hampshire grabbed an early lead, 6-0. St. Anselm a little later on ran off a 10-0 run to take their first lead, and they've traded the lead since then, so it's appropriate as we get to the half with the score tied at 23.
Coach Karen Pinkos joining me here at the half. Coach, tied at 23 at the break. It's always a battle when these two get together, isn't it?
No doubt about it. I mean, we've had this rivalry for years. It's very physical out there, and we've got to match their toughness. I think right now that they're outplaying us in terms of the physical strength, and we're just throwing the ball away. You know, we're not patient on the offensive end, and hopefully we'll fix that at halftime.
You got off to a good start. They went on a 10-0 run. You kind of responded nicely, and back and forth we go. What's the difference for your team in the second half to walk out of here with a victory?
Well, just maintain. I mean, we got to be calm. We can't just all of a sudden panic because a bad shot is missed or something like that. And I tell our kids all the time, the game is up and down, and we just got to sustain some of those and eliminate some of the downs.
You got some good production off your bench. Julia Hoteling got some good looks down low. How do you get her to finish some more of those, or is that just a matter of just getting the ball to go down?
Taking her time.
Okay.
Taking her time.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Johnson. She's busy chasing around Epiphany Smith, who goes to the basket for two and a chance for three. Smith looks to create something into the lane. Nice feed inside for Jones to lay it in. Take a quick breather. Duffy goes baseline with the left, lays it in. Nice switch of the hands by Christine Duffy. She's got 6. It's a 12-2 10-minute run.
Straight up and forced a tough shot by Howard.
Now Smith in the lane, wheels around Howard and lays it in off the window.
Talks about how closely fought this game's been contested.
Marcy bottoms out the three, nice and easy. Marcy can't, now does find her. Ball swings to Smith, open three from the left, that one's good. And it's a 1-point game. Epiphany Smith baseline pull-up jumper, yes, for two and a chance to tie with the free throw. Smith gets away from Johnson with the head shake, off the window for two. She has taken over this game. Now it's Sorrell, gets an alley to the basket, lays it up and in. Try and defend, maybe she'll just turn and defend inside. Lob pass for Sorrell, jumper is off the mark. Howard the rebound, she's wrapped up with under a second to go. That'll do it. So Southern New Hampshire falls at home to St. Anselm. The Hawks pull out the 55-54 victory.
Well, we knew this was a big game, and you know, we knew we had to win this for us to really do something and to make it to the tournament. And I think my team stepped up. They did everything they could to get me open. I knocked it down for them, and that's it.
Talk about your road, obviously, leading this team, one of the few upperclassmen on this roster filled with freshmen and sophomores. What's it been like for you this year?
It's been great. You know, we have a great group of girls that just came in, and I couldn't ask for a better team this year. They've been awesome.
I know you've been with Coach Kraft since your time at down in Texas. What's it been like making the transition in the Northeast 10 and coming up here to the Northeast where we got about 3 feet of snow on the ground?
Well, that's definitely different, but I love Coach, and I love being here, and I love playing for St. A's.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
Take a time out, and we'll send it back upstairs to Steve. We'll be joined by Deanne Kraft momentarily. Joined by Deanne Kraft, who's obviously an excited coach at this time. Coach, you told me before the game nothing is easy, but you made some plays late to get over the hump. Walk us through this one.
Well, we did. I tell you, we've got special players that have been through a lot, and they're a joy to coach, and you can watch them just get better every single day, and it's so difficult to play here. They're so well coached. Karen's team is, and I thought both teams made huge plays. I thought Megan Smith for their team was outstanding. Julia was outstanding. But we've got Epiphany Smith, and we've got Megan Howard, so we have some great players of our own. And I thought our defense, which has been our staple, fittingly so, it had to do the job at the end, not once but twice.
Well, walk me through that last play, because they got a great look off the inbounds pass. Sloan Sorrell got a good look. Fortunately for your bunch, it was a bit too strong, but I know there were some anxious moments on that sideline.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we didn't have any timeouts left. Our defense is away from us. We knew they were setting up the lob, and you just had to hope. And you know, this night it happened to be on our side, but I just thought our kids pushed the tempo when we had it, had a few too many turnovers, but we just play with an abundance of fire inside.
I have to ask you about the player, junior point guard Epiphany Smith. And Steve and I said during the broadcast that it never does one player win or lose you a game. It's a team effort. But, man, you got the feeling like down the stretch, that young lady almost willed you to a victory here tonight.
You know, she's just one of those players. She's been, some would call it a shooting slump. I think it's because we have to play her too many minutes. She's not in a slump. She happens to be able to hit incredible, tough shots. Her concentration is pinpoint at the most pivotal times, and she really took over the game for us in the last stretch. And I thought we just jumped on her back then. It forced our defense to play with more passion. Our freshmen played very experienced, but it was because of Epiphany's leadership.
Coach, congratulations on a huge victory.
Thank you.
Deanne Kraft, you can see a pretty happy coach getting a big victory here on the road as her Hawks sweep the season series from Southern New Hampshire.